Hello and welcome to the video. In this video, we're going to dive into close rate and understand what behaviors surround close rate so that we can best impact our studio. By the end of this video, we will be able to explain the behaviors that create this KPI, and we'll be able to start asking questions so we can start driving impact. So before we get started, what exactly does close rate mean? Close rate is the total new joins as a percentage of the total shown intros. And we'll be able to take a look at that in a second. It's important to know that this reflects the join rate of leads that took at least one intro in the workout. And if a guest purchases packages, they will not be reflected in the close rate. Only memberships purchased are reflected. And as always, our goal is to increase close rate. All right, let's talk about the behaviors that impact close rate. We have so many options. There's so many things we can do to enhance this close rate. Let's start with our members' behavior. At this point, they're showing up for the intro and they've gone through the class and they've gone through the whole hand off and hand back, and we're ready. And now we're back to a this or that situation with our members. So they either sign up for a membership or they don't. And if they don't, perhaps they agree to continue the process. Maybe they want to come in for a second class. Maybe they need a little bit more. Or they decline any further action. That's really where our members' behavior stops and starts. So let's talk about our internal team's behavior. We have so many options. We continue to want to consider, how are we communicating with leads at the onset? What sort of a community are we creating through this communication? And then consider the whole intro process. Is it engaging? Is it inviting? Are we building rapport? Are we connecting OTF as a solution to the member's fitness journey needs? And are we matching the right membership with the right person? If they have a concern or an objection, are we handling that? Are we addressing it? And are we showing them how OTF has a solution for their concern? And what about getting the members signed up with an OTB? Let's consider all these things. These are the behaviors that we can use to impact close rate. So let's start thinking critically. Consider, what is the goal for close rate? Are we meeting it and are we not meeting it? Consider those behaviors, whether we're meeting it or not. If we're killing close rate and we're doing a great job, it's still best practice to review those internal behaviors. What are we doing that's working so well? If we're not meeting close rate, definitely consider, what are we doing that we can improve? And then, what other KPIs are related to this? We can always look back on our inverted triangle and take a look at those KPIs. Is there a point earlier in the process where we start to notice things not meeting goals? Or is every other goal met except for close? These are all important questions. Ultimately, remember that you have control over the behavior of your internal team. And that behavior is the main thing that is going to drive and impact our KPIs. So as we wrap up, we always want to keep an eye on our close rate, and I know we do. But we don't want to stop there. We want to consider the cause behind our close rate, whether that's why we're successful or why we still have opportunities. And ultimately, remember that you can control the behaviors. So lock in on the things that you can control as a way to positively impact our KPIs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.